here. See where the laser is? Over by Sagittarius over here. It's like right there. But in space, it's 36 million miles from it. But does anybody know what a black hole can do? Basically what a black hole does, picture like a giant vacuum sucking everything up in front of it. Yeah, like meteors and giant rocks.
No, they can just go.
I think it could suck you.
Maybe it's supposed to suck aliens up. But there's really no such thing as aliens.
Listen now.
We know this was part of our.
Well, we don't have any proof if there are aliens or even if there's no aliens. So some people believe there's no aliens, some people believe there is, but we have no proof one way or the other.
They say that like scientists, meteorologists, and scientists, they say that there's unexplored galaxies and planets that haven't been
Well, let's
explored.
let Ricky finish and we'll save our questions.
But basically, yeah, it can suck up anything in front of it. A black hole is basically a star that is blown up but collapsed kind of like into itself.
Is it like a base?
It happens very rarely. Most stars either blow up or they collapse in, which makes a black hole. A black hole is just like a giant hole that just kind of moves in space and sucks things into it. Like it doesn't let light escape. But there's something called a dumb hole. A dumb hole is a black hole that doesn't let sound escape. Scientists here in Colorado have been able to create a dumb hole by using super water-powered jets, which they've made so sound does not escape. The black hole by Sagittarius is a rare black hole.
I don't see the laser.
But it's a rare type of black hole, which I have made. So the black hole that I have made is a spiral black hole. A spiral black hole basically is a black hole that takes in different planets' light, and it makes this. Or like sometimes when a comet passes by, it takes that color in too. And basically what happens is a spinning black hole, all it does is this basically.
Cool. I can see the planets. I can see the red and blue.
Yeah, basically what happens, basically it's kind of like a tornado. All it does really is it just kind of sits there. I think it goes a whole lot faster, I think. But you can only, so if you were spinning in it, if you got stuck in it, you'd spin, spin, and spin. There would be no other way to go this way. It's impossible. So you just keep going that way. But then, see, as it spins, like if I was all the way over here, it would start to suck me in. And I would just keep going and going and going. And then right about,
In the middle.
yeah, like that. Right about here, it's called the horizon line. Right before you get into the hole itself, you start to disappear. You don't evaporate or anything. You're colored. So if somebody was watching you getting sucked into a black hole, all they would see is you'd start to lose your color. You'd get darker and darker until you'd hit this type of red color, and then you would basically just disappear. But then for the next,
It kind of does look like a star.
yeah, it is. It is kind of like a star. Well, it is a star, sort of.
It is a star that sucks up.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't
But
put light in my eye. Yeah,
But- basically, there's a certain point right about once you get past that horizon line. Once you get about here, does everybody like spaghetti in here? Yeah. You know how it's really long and stretchy?
Yeah.
Well, if you were to get sucked into a black hole, it would start to be called the spaghetti. Basically, what would happen is you would start to stretch, and everything around you, your arms, your legs, you would start to stretch basically into a giant spaghetti noodle, and you would be able, you just kind of just get sucked in, and that would be the end of that. But then black holes can do some really crazy stuff. Like they're so big and they're so powerful. They make things orbit around them. They make things spin around them. So like, yeah.
And that's why spiral galaxies spiral. The central black hole holds all the stardust and everything around it. So that's so our sun isn't the center of our solar system. It's actually orbiting the central black hole.
So when it spins, it sucks in all that stuff and creates a spiral.
Yeah. So our sun would be around here, just orbiting along with everything else.
Yeah. But see, the black hole, like in space, what it basically can do is, you know, when like you can like bend stuff, like plastic or something like that. Basically, what it will do to space is it will make an indent in space, like kind of like a crater, and it will start to warp time and space. So basically, what happens is when the stuff warps, space warps. So it basically just kind of like kind of spin. Like if you were to get stuck into a black hole around that spaghetti stage, in a black hole, you would be able to see all the way around the back of your head in a black hole because it warps everything where you can see it. It's like a giant mirror, but it warps it. But yeah, some people say if you look behind you and then you look back really fast, you can see the back of your head. But if you took
It's impossible. That's impossible to do.
yeah.
It's the man in the mirror.
But like, say to create a black hole here, just to make one yourself, you would have to take the whole entire Earth and push it down to the size of a peanut, to have it collapse in on itself and turn into a black hole.
Chocolate peanut.
They just
Like
ate
the chocolate
chocolate.
covered peanut.
Yeah, something like that. But that's all that really happens with black holes. Scientists doesn't know that much about black holes. So would you guys like to go near a black hole or not?
I would
way.
play.
Yeah.
Half.
If you jumped into a black hole, you'd